It's a real war. All the major tech companies and the countries are racing for the super AI, and no one is talking about the real price and the risk behind the race itself. In this video, I'll explain everything I found, all the dark areas and the facts behind this incredible race of the century. This year, we all understood that AI is the more profound discovery of all time.
AI is one of the most profound things. It's more profound than fire or electricity.
And it's getting smarter and smarter and very fast.
It's bigger than climate change. We've up.
As ChatGPT is already as smart as Einstein was, and it's 10 times smarter than its previous version, all the major experts know that the super AI is getting very close, as the next iteration of GPT could be 10 times smarter than the smartest human being. But the problem is that it's getting developed too fast, and we cannot understand what it will be and how to contain it. And therefore, it will be impossible to control it. The solution to the expert looked very clear. We should stop or pause the development until we understand better how this AI works and how we can contain it. But we are not doing it. We are not stopping. We are not pausing at all. Instead, Meta is buying 100 kilometers of GPUs to develop its models. OpenAI has plans to invest 7 trillion in chips. And from what I see from outside, Apple is still working in his labs, not giving anything very public, but investing millions every day. So all the major tech companies are really rushing into the super AI. If you haven't, you should really subscribe to the channel to stay on top of this kind of news and understand how this evolves. But why are we not pausing it? Why we can't? The reason that anyone is stopping, it's because everyone wants to beat the other guy. So let me explain this quote better. Every tech company wants to win against the other tech company to gain that competitive advantage. And they don't agree on the fact that if we all agree to stop and pause and slow down, they will not believe the other competitor that we will really stop. They will think that they will still develop AI in their labs. So everyone wants to beat the other guy. And the same at the country level. So US right now looks like it's really leading because of the major development of Microsoft, OpenAI and Google, and they really want to keep lead over China or other countries without maybe different kind of government. So countries are racing against other countries and they want to win to keep economic advantage and leadership even in political scenarios. The expert Mo Gaudat decided to stop his career at Google X, going public to pursue the cause of making the AI danger and warn all the humans with his book and a lot of public speaking and events about this same story I'm telling you. The AI race is more important than the outcome, and it's so private, and the people building this super AI are not the one that will be responsible for the consequences on humanity, where people are building something so powerful and dangerous at the same time, and they will not be the one responsible for the consequences of it on humanity. All the major experts agree that AI could be very dangerous because it will be out of control, too smart for us, and it will be able to control systems, biological weapons, and everything that could really harm our species at scale. Don't you think about the Oppenheimer movie and the Cold War, the rush for the atomic bomb, where the countries were racing against each other to develop the most powerful and deadly weapon ever. But the only difference is that for the atomic bomb, at least humans had a button to decide if we want to launch it or not, and we could stop it and destroy them. In this case, with AI, all the experts agree that the the big part of the danger is that we will not even have control over it, and we will not be able to shut it down or decide how to use it. Government and regulators in general are focusing on privacy and compliance for copyright, which is something very important, but this topic honestly look like very minor compared to finding a real solution to control and contain super AI, or for example AI going at scale replacing jobs. Some ideas from experts was like to start taxing AI 98%, but the problem is that still investment in AI are worth billion in revenues for the countries and the companies, so this is against the market. Countries and companies will not accept to be losing in the market, to lose their company because of safety. The solution, of course, would be to all agree globally and create some global AI council, something like the vision behind the original OpenAI, where we wanted to develop AI safely and openly, but now we are just rushing to create it, and everything looks like more a suicide race than something getting us to the next level of freedom, of growth of humanity. What do you think would be a good solution to keep working and exploring super AI? Because of course it has many opportunities and potential, so we could use it to change the world, to find better cancer cures, to speed up development, to start moving against like climate change and fix many issues with super intelligence. But at the same time, right now we are rushing into a wormhole where we lose control over our future. So let me know your ideas. I'm always an optimist, and I hope that we will learn from the past, and more than that, I hope that this super intelligent machine will learn from our human mistakes. And my suggestion is to stay really on top of the news, so keep following this kind of video. I will leave some references of the expert talks, so you can get all the information and be conscious about this super AI race and what's happening behind the scenes. It's very important that we all understand. Thank you very much for following me. Be awake, stay on top of the news, and see you in the next one.